Hi. Hi. So yeah, people have been asking me a lot of questions. They've been requesting me to go live to do readings and answer the questions which they have in mind for Sushant Singh's case. So that is what I'm here for. I was just seeing some videos, interviews by Arnav, and it was pretty disturbing. So yeah, here I am to answer questions if you have any. What I so I basically stopped doing video for this because a lot of people had taken up the case, like Ishkaran and Mr. Swami, Shekhar Suman. It was in good hands, and things were progressing. They are progressing. Things are going fine, and hi. So if you have questions, please ask me now because it's pretty late. And I was busy recording and busy watching these videos, Arnab's interviews, which took time. Ritu, like I explained, I came here because a lot of people on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they have been requesting me to do readings because they have questions regarding Sushant's case. And first, I thought I would do a reading myself, like how I had done the first time, done some numerology readings and all, and upload the video. But then what happens is that people's questions are not answered. So Arnab and Bihar government are doing great in SSR case. Yes, exactly. They are doing wonderful. I mean, after what Arnab is doing, I seriously don't have many questions left. Although when he was talking to the bodyguard, I wanted to know where the bodyguard was. But then he made it all very clear that Ria had kicked out everybody. But just now, when I saw uh, Siddharth Pithani's interview, why is the family going with the suicide case? So, Sangeeta, from what I understand, if you wish, I will pull a card. But from what I understand, you have to understand one thing. If this is such a big game that is going on, there are so many big people involved. There are politicians involved. Yes, I will just come to you, Silverio. There are politicians involved. There is the entire Mumbai police department. And if they can kill Sushant, if they can kill Disha, and probably even Jia may have been part of some such conspiracy earlier. So why can they not kill Sushant's family to avoid being, exposed? Just hold on. Let me finish answering that question. So, if they go by the murder case, then it's possible that they would probably have. I will come to that. Then it's possible that they may, they would, probably get threats. They may probably get, somebody may be killed. So probably due to that fear, or probably to avoid those kinds of complications, I believe that they may have put a case of abetment of suicide. Because if they say murder, they have to say somebody's name, or they have to say that I doubt this person, or maybe if the politicians are involved, or if the Mumbai police department is involved, or the Dawood gang is involved, or whoever, then things can get complicated for them. So they have done a very intelligent thing. This is what I feel, is that they have said, okay, this is an abetment to suicide. Fine, we go by your theory. Now investigate. They have slapped a case of, money siphoning on Ria. That is a very intelligent move, because now, because Ria was Ria was close to him, and Ria was the one who has been giving him medicines. Obviously, we are coming to know now, but probably the family may have already realized this earlier, especially the sister Meetu, who was in Bombay. And uh, now through Ria, they will get they probably feel that they can get to the rest of the people who are actually behind Ria. Now you asked me, somebody asked me who is behind Ria. One second. When, okay, I'm not doing all this. I know I really, numerology number to safeguard against corona. The only thing that can safeguard you against corona is being safe. Yes, Philip, I'm fine. Thank you so much. Did Sushan just committed suicide? But no, he did not commit suicide. Everybody is screaming, everybody is saying again and again and again that he was not a person to commit suicide. Behind Ria, somebody is, yes. Now, okay, let's say, do you have any names behind Ria? What is the story? Why has Ria done this? Let's go step by step. Because they can't directly accuse any person for murder, they need. Yes, exactly, Jasmita. Now you get the point. Now, let's find out what made Ria do this in the first place. So she thought that she would slowly keep siphoning off money from his account, and he was a very loving person. He was a very affectionate person. He was a person who would trust anybody. And she took advantage of this. Her main idea, she realized that he has a lot of money and he has been donating money left, right, center to people who are affected by the floods, or people who need it. He had sponsored 100 children to go to NASA. So she thought that he is giving away so much of money to people who are nothing to him. So why not I use this money and get to him? This is the reason she made a plan. She made a foolproof plan. She was first in two minds, and then somebody came to support her, who spoke, who gave her certain ideas. So she was in two minds, two of swords. Somebody came, a young person came and gave her an idea. And here is the Ace of Swords. This is the idea that they are giving. And Six of Wands, they posed as friends. They are somebody who posed as his friends. I just saw Siddharth Pitani's interview, and he has posed as a friend. He has been living in his house for a year. Obviously, I'm sorry, I was sleepy, so I just got some tea for myself. Uh, he posed as a friend. Now, what I am told is this was very well planned, and told as in what I saw in the interview of the bodyguard. I saw in the interview of the friend Smita Parik, who was Sushant's friend. Uh-oh, battery low. One sec. Let me just put this on charge. And okay. So this was all well planned. This planning has been going on for a long time. I will find out how long. How long has this planning been going on? Okay, this planning has been going on for a long 3 years. Okay, this planning has been going on for 3 years, and this has been part of everything put together. To some extent, nepotism. To some extent, I would not call it nepotism. I'm sorry. After I saw that interview of who's that guy? Ankit Patel or Parekh, I don't know. But when I saw that interview, I would not call it nepotism. I would call it gangism. This planning has been going on. I will come to that. Yes, I have also heard about it. Before this came onto the media, I heard about it. And yes, it has been happening. And I will come to that. We'll pick a card for that as well. So this has been going on for about 3 years, and they posed as friends. Probably that is why Siddharth Pithani was planted in his house. The one question that I have not gotten an answer to is when Sushant had such a huge apartment, that that video that Sushant made of his house, and he put it on his social media, where there is a balcony and there is that huge telescope and such a beautifully made house. That was not the house that he died in. Why did he leave that house and come and stay in this house on rent, paying what is it, 4.5 lakh per month? I don't understand. If he can have a farmhouse in Lonavala, if he has such a huge house in Bandra, why was he staying in this rented house? This is something I still don't have an answer to. Okay, but they posed as friends, and then she started seducing him. This was all part of the plan. This was all part of the plan. She has started. Do you see this couple, and do you see this world in her hand, which has an eye there? He was constantly watched. He was constantly manipulated. He was constantly being watched. And it's not only she who was watching him. Now, sometimes the Mumbai police says that there was a CCTV in his house and in the building, and sometimes they say that, oh, there was no CCTV. It is possible that is it possible that the CCTV was planted by Ria to keep an eye on him? They had a big tiff about this CCTV. She did not want it because obviously it would have revealed her intentions. He wanted it because he felt probably that he felt that he needed to protect himself. He needed to protect his money, and he felt that there was a plan being made to kill him. This is why the CCTV was installed. Okay, now after this comes Five of Swords. This is why after they became, after they planted all the staff around him, even before that, people started becoming friendly. Siddharth Pithani met him in or came in his house to stay in his house, and he was very close to Ria in 2019. And they all posed as friends. She was keeping an eye, and clashes started happening. They started having clashes. Now, what was her agenda? Her agenda was money, murder. Murder, as in, I'm not saying that she planned to murder him directly, because this is a judgment card. She planned to use him, like the bodyguard said that he would be all the time after Ria came to start to begin living with him. He used to all the time be unconscious. He used to be sleeping. Why would he be sleeping? Okay, since when they had gone for that Europe tour, since he came back, when he went, he was fine. There was nothing wrong with him. But after they came back from Europe, she had already started. Sometimes these people keep talking about pills. I think, other than pills, there was probably Ria or somebody who must be giving him pills to sedate him, but actually injecting him, even when he was found so called dead. I don't even believe he was dead at that time. Maybe, maybe not, because after the theory that his fingers were moving, I have seen that video myself. And the way he was on the stretcher lying down on his side, I don't think he was dead. I think he was, if somebody were to inject him here with something to make him unconscious, and after that, that strangulation mark, would anybody be able to make out that point of injection? So it's very much possible that I think one forensic expert had made a video and said that Sushant had, in one video in some program, said how to protect yourself when somebody's trying to strangulate you. You put three fingers here or here, maybe. No, I think it was like this. And the marks on his neck showed that probably that is what he tried to do. He tried to put his fingers, trying to stop himself. It is possible. I don't know, I've been feeling this from right day one, that probably he was injected, and maybe he was injected all throughout. Now, after that the plan was to steal money from him, inject him, make him so unconscious that she can steal all the money from him, and pretend to be his friend, pretend that he was happy, pretend that she was happy, pretend that they were going to get married, because the Three of Cups can very well mean marriage. It can mean engagement, it can mean party. What is this theory about the marriage? I did this in my last video, but I had to delete that video because of some reason. I will ask the same question again. Did Sushant want to get married to her? No. No. Just look at this card. Do you see that woman there? And do you see the person there with a sword? Does this even look, yes, it is a lover's card, but does it even look like a happy couple? Doesn't it look like somebody who's chained, arrested, or trying to kill him, and somebody trying to, in this case, I don't think this person is trying to save. Here, I feel somebody is trying to hurt him. So no, I would say he did not want to get married, because even though this was the lovers card, I did not even see the lovers. I just saw the picture, and I feel that this is a false theory that Sushant wanted to marry her. Why was this story that she spread about them getting married? Six of Wands, Tower. The way she had planned it, thing very nicely and smoothly, and use him. Uh, it seems I heard in that video, I don't know whose interview that was, that there was the bodyguard, that there was a meeting that Ria was doing at Sushant's farmhouse with Rumi Jaffrey, saying that these two, that Rumi Jaffrey is making a movie, and Sushant and Ria should be starring in that. And because probably Rumi Jaffrey wanted to make a movie with Sushant, and she said it'll only happen if you take me in it, because Sushant used to be, unconscious all the time. She thought that, she will pretend to be a friend and she will use him, but it did not work out according to her plans. Sushant was trying to get back to senses. Probably every time he did come back to his senses, maybe he would question him. and he was trying to run away. Look at the King of Wands. This is the King of Wands on a horse. He was trying to run away. He was trying to escape. He wanted to escape, but he was being held back. How will she hold him back? How will a girl like Ria hold somebody as healthy and fit and strong as Sushant? This is what I think. If not here, here. If not here, maybe anywhere else. So she wanted the money. Now, who was behind her who is behind her rather, is the main question. There is one person. There is definitely one person who is a young person, who is a young man. Let's see. Do y'all have any names? Okay, you asked me about Ria doing black magic because they can't directly. Did anyone try to save him from this? Okay, I missed this question. Let me ask this. I did see that Sushant himself tried to save him. Sushant himself wanted to try to run away. Did he reach out to anyone? No, he did not reach out to anyone. He did not. He felt very stuck. This is the Eight of Swords. This is the Eight of Swords. He felt very stuck. He did not reach out to anyone because he felt tied down. You remember that card where that person is tied to the rock? Even this person is tied. And the swords are right next to him. So he was being watched. And let's ask why he did not approach anyone. Why he didn't tell his family. He thought he could handle it himself. He thought he could have. Oh my God, this woman just looks like Ria. He thought he could handle it himself. The King of Wands. That was another deck. Here is the King of Wands again. But he's sitting with a wand and a mirror in his hand. And he thinks that I will handle it. It's not something I cannot handle. I am strong. Like the bodyguard said that he was the Iron Man. And comes the Emperor. He did think about it a lot. He thought he was strong. He thought this was his empire, his home. And, I handle it. This is my empire. This is my kingdom. I will handle it. This is my staff. And they're all with me. These are my friends. But when he was unconscious, he did not realize that Ria had changed all his staff in the last 4 months. Now comes the last card. Why? Queen of Swords. Why did he not reach out to you? Do you see how that queen is looking? She has 2 swords in her hand. She's breaking the sword. Every time he was trying to reach out or thinking about it, she would change his idea. She would look at him. She would fight with him. And she would try and tell him that, no, what rubbish. How can you even think like that? No, you're wrong. Nobody is trying to hurt you. I mean, we are all friends here. Your question was about black magic. I will use this deck. Black magic. If this was being planned since last 3 years, I can't believe it. 5 of Swords. So when she wanted to have this puja or black magic thing done in his house, because she and her mother did do that, I don't even want to mention, thank God I didn't mention it on a public forum, what was on the tip of my tongue. Priya Chakrabarti and her mother, they did this puja, and when they did it, Sushant did not want to do it. They had a clash about it. They had a fight about it. प्यार से मनाया है उसे, दोस्त हूं मैं तुम्हारी, तुम्हारा बुरा तो चाह ही नहीं सकती, ऐसे सोच भी कैसे सकते हो तुम, ऐसे बोला है उसने उसको। और वो हार के चुप करके वहां से हट गया। ठीक है, जो करना है करो, घर में रह रही हो। And the card comes Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands meaning he was feeling very burdened after that. He was feeling very upset, because if you see this Knight of Wands as well, if you see his face, look at his face carefully. He doesn't look happy. This is not how a Knight of Wands looks. He does not look happy. Nine of Wands, he felt burdened, he felt sick. Sick. Nine of Wands is the card of sickness. He felt sick to his stomach after she did it. This is the second time I'm getting the card of Judgment. Second time I'm getting the card of the Emperor, although this is a different deck, so you may not recognize it as the same card. But okay, I'm missing out on all the questions here, guys. And two guys who outside the home have doubt it is murdered there on 15th. Okay, I've missed out all because somehow it has not scrolled. So let me just finish this reading. And if you can, please type your questions again so that, can you please tell Singh? I am sorry, I'm not doing personal questions here. Hitesh Madhvani is involved. Is he connected with Mahesh Bhatt? I don't know who Nitesh Madhvani is, but I will come to that. Hold on. So let me complete this. So the black magic. So here the emperor, generally in the last card, the emperor was sitting quietly. In every deck, the emperor is sitting quietly. Here, the emperor is almost fighting. He really fought for it. He really tried to avoid it. These people did not listen. Last judgment. Generally, when I see black magic, I see a different card. But if you see this card, look at the end. Look at this figure here. There was a spirit placed in his house to control him. There was a spirit or a jinn or whatever placed in his house to control him. Can you see this? See this figure? In his house, near him, there was a spirit to control him. Other than that, there were two more spirits who were there to keep an eye on him and to make sure that he does not get out of their clutches. God help people who do such things. You really think that after whatever Ria did, I mean, now that Sushant is no more, you really think that wo bach jayegi? Ya karma will not get back to her? So let me tell you something. What I have been told by people who do black magic, or who remove black magic rather, is that when black magic is done, the period of black magic is never more than 21 years. After 21 years, it starts getting, it goes away. So when it starts, the effect starts becoming less and less with time. It'll first go up and then it'll come down. And if you find out who's done it, and if you remove the black magic from you, it goes back to that person. Now, considering that Sushant is dead, I hate saying that, but he's no more. The same black magic that Ria had done on him, how does she know is not going to lash back or affect her negatively? How can she be so sure? If she has done this, my cards are saying yes, but in case somebody feels no, if she has done this, may it really go back to her. Is uh, a top politician is involved. Okay, everybody is asking me the same question everywhere. Jackie Bhagnani, have a doubt on Aditya's friend Jackie and on Aditya was the no. He did not suicide. If you have seen my first video that I did, I think about a week after he died, I did an astrological analysis, I did a numerological analysis, I did a tarot analysis. He did not suicide. All the forensic experts cannot be wrong. The forensic experts have proved that he did not suicide. It was a cold-blooded murder. Now, is a top politician involved? Let's ask that. Now, the top politician is behind the two people who are involved. The top politician, this is the chariot card. I am showing you the card so that you can see the picture, connect with it, and see what you can make out of it. There are two people here. This is the person on the chariot. The politician is behind the two people. So he is not directly involved, but he is supporting two people who are involved. If you have seen my first video that I did on Sushant, I have clearly said that I see two people going to jail. One is a girl, one is a boy. I clearly remember I saw the devil card reversed, which was from the vice versa deck. So in that vice versa deck, the devil card, I saw one girl and one boy going away and they were chained. So I see two people going to jail 101%. But here in this case, the politician is involved. Ace of Pentacles, there is money involved. There is big money involved in this whole case. And it is not only about the 40 odd crores that Sushant had in his account. No, it is not only about that. Now, coming to the point. Why? Point is that I remember I wasn't aware about this, but later on when I made my last video, I came to know that Sushant was he was doing some coding. He was making certain, I don't know whether it was an app or whether it was games. He was making something, he was coding something, and he was creating a patent. That I am told that I don't know if he would have announced it somewhere, because how would public know? That if it would come out in the world, which he planned to release very soon after this lockdown was over, maybe register it first. These people got to know about it. It would have meant big money. It would have meant big lifelong money for entire life. Sushant could have just sat and minted crores, millions, and billions. A code game, I think. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I will, Monica, just wait. I will speak about this. So, this game that he was making, was it about that? So he was probably making it for the last 3 months. He had been working on it. He was very happy about it. And he was very stressed. He wouldn't even sleep at nights, probably. He would keep working on it. And you see this card? I was not even supposed to use this deck. I don't know why I used it. But do you see this card? You see this woman with a sword? This is the card I used last time. You see the head in her hand or on her belt? Head of a person with a sword in her hand. The the Princess of Swords. That is the Knight of Swords, actually. So she enters his life and makes his life. I don't know if you can make out this smoke here. She she uh, she created a picture in front of him about his life and about their relationship that was not true. Have Okay, I will. Jackie Bhagnani. Is he involved? Is he involved? No. There is a possibility that he is involved with those two people who are behind whom the politician is supporting. Those two people that the politician is supporting, he is probably aware. And what is the role of Jackie Pandani? So Jackie Bhagnani was involved with these two people regarding the money. As in, probably these two people and Jackie had some financial dealings, and there is a possibility that they probably could not, they had a contract with him, which they probably could not complete and pay him that money. And they were having constant rows about it, and they were trying to tell him that, okay, we are trying to get you the money, we will get the money, we are doing it through him, so and so, so and so. So it is a big, it's a nexus. Jackie is Aditya's friend. Aditya is supporting these two people who have loaned money to, who have taken a loan probably from Jackie, or Jackie's taken a loan from him, either which ways. So there is some kind of a financial contract between these people, because if you see, although this is a devil card, there is a pentacle here as well, which generally is, but I got it reversed. I got it reversed. So there is a possibility. And these are two five, three five cards. Hierophant five. Five means clashes. Five of Pentacles, which means financial issues. Five of Wands, which means clashes. Physical fight. Five of Wands is physical fight. So yes, there is a possibility that he is involved to some extent. Now, who are those two people? Now, when you are asking me why I do not mention the name of the top politician, let me tell you, when I made the video last time, the last reading that I did, after that, I think a couple of days after that, I somebody forwarded, because of my videos, a lot of followers keep messaging me on WhatsApp or Instagram, and they keep sending me videos to know more about it. And of course, whatever, a lot of things that I said came true, so they shared the videos with me that what you said, this was right, and so and so. So somebody shared a video with me about Mr. Thackeray being possibly at the party at Disha's house where Disha died. I don't think that was suicide, not at all. I'm not ready to believe it. That was connected to Sushant's murder, and also, in fact, just yesterday, Arnab was interviewing. There was a debate going on, and he said that a top politician was in Sushant's house on the night of 14th. And in my last reading, if I'm right, I had mentioned that Sushant did not die in the morning. I think he died somewhere around between 2 and 3 in the night. It was not at night, it was not in the morning, it was somewhere in between. So, um, why? So when I got that video, I shared it. I shared it on Facebook. I shared it on, my Instagram, my WhatsApp status, and things like that. And I don't know how far this is true, but I got a call, frantic calls from my mother saying that you take down those videos, you take down that video of the fact that he was there at the parties, and you will stop doing readings. You will not do these readings. I want you to take down all these videos. Also, well, I told her, no, I'm not doing that. No way am I doing that. She was scared that she would be murdered, or I would be murdered, or somebody would threat. I don't even want to go into the details, because she says that she got a call from someone and she was crying, she was howling. Honestly, mothers, knowing my mother, she said that I got a call. I don't even know if she actually got a call, because mothers panic when it comes to um, their children being under threat, or even a possible far off threat. I mean, why would somebody do that to her or me? First of all, I didn't make that video. Secondly, I'm not the only one who saw and shared that video. So, anyway, besides that point, when I did that reading, it was the night of the last eclipse that happened on the 5th of July. Now, generally, although the full moon is on the 3rd of August, I generally do not do readings on a full moon as well. 3 days and before and 3 days after, I do not do readings on an eclipse, because I feel somewhere I don't feel confident about the reading. I don't feel that I'm getting the kind of answers, like right now when I'm doing this deck, when I'm doing these questions, the answers are flowing, and I, I can I can feel it. I was not happy with some of the questions that I did that day, and I thought it's better that I rather delete it. I don't want it to be on record. So that is the reason I am not taking anybody's name. I think I must have already taken it 100 times, but yeah, I don't know if it was him per se, but yes, a top politician is involved. Who knows who? Somebody asked me a question. Did Ria already know about? Wait, before I ask, Deepak. I think his name is not Deepak. His name is something else. It's from Dipesh. Now Dipesh is definitely involved, because they found 22 lakhs or something on him. He was planted there by Ria. He used to work earlier. Now here it gets interesting. Before coming to Sushant's house, he used to work for Aditya Pancholi. He was a fan of Salman Khan. He was close to Sandeep Singh and Ria. Don't you think this is just getting murkier by the day? Also, don't you think that there are so many layers to it? I mean, आज अगर इस गुत्थी को सही में सुलझाने जाएंगे ना, इतने लोग इस शहर में, इस देश में जीना मुश्किल हो जाएगा. कितने पॉलिटिशियंस को आप उनकी पदवी से निकालेंगे? कोई नहीं निकाल सकता. कितने पुलिस वालों को आप बोलेंगे कि रिजाइन करो? अर्नब मुखर्जी ने कहा कि द मुंबई पुलिस शुड रिजाइन collectively. Why resign? I feel they should be sacked collectively. They have been party to Sushant's murder by not acting seriously on it. This is the question that I had asked last time. You remember? I don't know if you saw my video, the one that I deleted, that Sushant changed 50 SIM cards. उसने 50 या 52 53 सिम कार्ड्स चेंज किए. इसका मतलब कि उसको धमकियां आ रही थी. इसका मतलब कि उसने पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म किया होगा. हमने अभी देखा कार्ड्स में कि उसने पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म करने की कोशिश की, बट अ वुमन डिड नॉट अलाउ हिम टू डू दैट. अगर उसकी फैमिली ने इन्फॉर्म किया भी है, तो जो फैमिली ने, they've gone on record to say that his Jija had spoken to, I think, the police commissioner and complained that Sushant's life is in danger. Police did not act on it. So they, in short, are party to his murder. Seriously, अगर ये पता चल जाए, ये प्रूव हो गया, प्रूव है, हम सबको पता है, लेकिन मुंबई पुलिस, पहली बात तो मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि जब ये केस मुंबई पुलिस का है, why is the CM of Maharashtra and the Home Minister of Maharashtra interfering and saying that there will not be a CBI inquiry? Why are they interfering? Who are they to interfere in the matters of Mumbai police? Why is the Commissioner of Police quiet? I saw that debate of Arnab with MN Singh. Seriously, you know, the way you are talking, the way you're debating on that show shows how defensive you are. And that, who's that PK Jain? ये लोग सुबह उठ के अगले दिन अपनी शक्ल आईने में देखते कैसे हैं? Don't they feel guilty? No, I'm not a sister of Ginni Aneja. I know everybody asks me that, and they've been asking me that for years. Thank you, Deepak. Is there any question here so I can finish off soon? Sandeep Singh, I believe, was not in touch with him for 10 months. So initially when Sushant passed away, in the first 15 days, what I was told is that, not I was told, nobody told me personally. When I say I was told, I mean, I either read it in the news, on Twitter, on the net, or in some YouTube video that all these people who are investigating this case or trying to be Sherlock Holmes, and they are doing a great job, by the way. So it's somewhere that I read it, that it was Sandeep saying, it was Mr. Chakra, and it was Siddharth Patani who was there, and there was one more person. Who that fourth person is, I don't know. If you remember, I said in my first video, and I said in my last video as well, that somebody came from outside Bombay, a contract killer probably, who came, killed, and left. He had nothing to do with Sushant. He was a contract killer. And after that, when I see the videos that are being put on YouTube, I just saw one video today morning which showed about the policemen. First of all, half the police was fake, because one of them was that fake ambulance driver's a friend who came from Pune. He was not even from Bombay. He was not a police person. And that ambulance driver is not really, I would say, an ambulance driver. he may be the actual contract killer. He looks like one. And he, if you notice, when the ambulance is coming inside Sushant's compound, the driver driving it is different. It's a young boy with a cap, I think. And later on, when the ambulance is taken away and the ambulance driver, you see, he is that fat, dark man with a little bit of beard and those thick gold chains, who later on, in a matter of 15 days, went ahead to buy a very expensive bike for himself. So, well, I wanted to find out about Disha. Is I'm going to do this again. Is Disha's murder, this is the third time I am doing this question, is Disha's death connected to Sushant's death? Is it the same gang? Is it connected? Four of Pentacles, money. Five of Pentacles, money, and death. Okay, generally, a death card does not mean death in tarot. It means a transformation. But in this case, just watch. This is, you know why I love this deck, and I don't use it very often, but I love this. There are two decks that I am completely amazed with the answers they give me, and why I am actually called to use these decks. I have 6 decks lying here. I have 10 decks lying inside, but when I sat down to do this reading, something in me said, no, these are the 2 decks that you should use. Thank you, my angels, for guiding me as always. Just look at this card. Can you see a girl and a man who is showing her there? So, what literally has happened, has somebody standing in the window or the balcony has waylaid her, has told her, oh, do you look at that? You don't see that? Oh, I think somebody is coming, or something like that. Maybe, somebody, they showed her that somebody is coming, or somebody is going, or somebody is standing there below, and she was pushed. She was pushed when she was not prepared, when she was not looking, and that led to her death. So, yes, it is not a suicide, it is a murder. Why her murder was done? Again, it is the same story of money. Again, there are 2 people here for money. There is one woman here holding money tightly, not wanting to let go of it. 4 of Pentacles is holding your money tightly, not wanting to let go of it. There is a woman here behind. There are 2 people here involved, who are one woman and one man who are involved, and man one man who is a little tall and slim, who has pushed her. Uh, what did Sushant know about Disha's death? That they say that Disha was talking to him when Suraj Pancholi entered the room along with Mr. Aditya Thackeray. That is what I read and saw on the YouTube channels. Now, what did Sushant know? He knew that there is a party going on. He knew that she is feeling stuck. She is unable to move out of there. And she is confused about something in her life. Okay, so this is three of wands, but the cards in this deck are different from regular cards. This is the 10 of Pentacles, which says that there is a party going on. more like celebrating a wedding, and she was confused between two people. There are two coins here, and the girl is pointing to one. She was confused between two people or two choices. She wanted something, but she was not sure. Now, what is it that she actually told Sushant? The Empress, the Princess of Swords, Rhea, and the Eight of Wands. I'll go reverse this time. Eight of Wands, that means very soon you are going to be cornered. Prince, Princess of Swords, this woman is going to have you killed. Empress, because she wants the money. Also, Empress is a card of pregnancy. Disha was pregnant. She she was being forced to have an abortion. The same story that came out during Gia's time. The Princess of Swords, she was being forced to get an abortion done, and which can happen in a matter of 24 hours. So according to Disha, in a matter of 24 hours, something was going to happen. And it could have been both. It could have been that Sushant was going to be killed and that she was being forced for an abortion, and maybe they would kill her as well. Okay, it is 111. This is the second time I see that on the screen. So it's 11 minutes past 1. 111, when you see that number repeatedly, it basically means what you are thinking right now is what you will manifest. So I request everyone, please pray that Sushant gets justice. All the culprits, each and every single culprit, whether it is the first culprit, the one behind, or the one behind, or the boss, each and every culprit is exposed. And say it not like I wish this happened. Says that yes, this all the culprits are exposed. Yes, Sushant will get justice. God has given me 112. God has given all of you this, his bank statements, this guidance. I don't know why every time for no reason, I end up looking at the clock and this is what I see. Or if not the clock, something else. His bank statement. What was that? His bank statements were released showing how his money was being siphoned off by Ria and her brother and Ria's parents. And imagine Ria's father is was in the army. Now, if this is the kind of character Ria has, if this is the kind of character, nature, behavior, and techniques that Ria uses and her mother uses, I wonder what kind of character the father must have. What and the father used to be a part in that parties that Ria used to have at Sushant's farmhouses. She used to drug him and she used to make him sleep unconscious in the upper part of the house, and they used to be having the parties here. I wonder what kind of a man that man is, and if she can cheat Sushant, I'm 100% sure that even he must have done something like that with the Indian government. You know what? I think everybody needs to forget all of that. Just have an IT raid on Ria's family, IT raid on the Mumbai police, IT raid on all the politicians involved, IT raid on all the Bollywood people involved, and all those people who even to remotely are connected with this case. That Siddharth Patani's interview was oh, it shut down. Live video ended. Okay, just hold on. They didn't even this time it didn't give me a warning. So this Siddharth Patani's interview was um, very dicey. He didn't want to answer the questions. He ran away in the middle of the interview. People like him find out where all does he have his money? Why did he run away to Hyderabad? How did Ria go to Delhi? There is a case going on about Sushant's murder. None of the people are allowed to leave the jurisdiction of Bombay. How did Ria go? How did Siddharth go? Why were they allowed to go? Tomorrow, if any of them leaves the country, you know, they have made it so apparent that they are all involved. You remember in my first video, I said that when this thing was happening, somebody was watching. Is the network is there? Somebody was watching, and these people are not aware who that person was. Maybe it is maybe it is Siddharth Pithani who didn't know, not after his interview. But it's a possibility that was it somebody who's not even being named here? Yes, there is a possibility that that is somebody who's not come in the forefront. There is somebody who has seen, I'm sure he has not come in the forefront. His name has also not cropped up in the entire investigation, and there is a clue missing, a link missing. And I just hope that whether it is Bihar police, or I just hope that one day Mumbai police wakes up, their conscience wakes up. यार आप लोगों ने अगर पैसे ले लिए हैं तो पैसे एंजॉय करो, रखो अपने पास, लेकिन कम से कम इंसाफ तो करो. अगर आपने उन लोगों को एक्सपोज कर दिया, वो लोग जेल चले जाएंगे, आपका कोई क्या बिगाड़ लेगा? आप पुलिस हो, आपका कोई क्या बिगाड़ लेगा? और अगर ये पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर है जो आपके ऊपर है, तो अगर आप ऑन लाइव जाके अगर आप वो भी एक्सपोज कर दोगे, लाइव मीडिया पे जाके, न्यूज चैनल पे जाके वो भी एक्सपोज कर दोगे, तो भी आपका कोई कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ सकता. अगर आप में इतना सभी जमीर बाकी है, आप लोगों ने पुलिस की वर्दी पहनने से पहले एक कसम खाई थी हिंदुस्तान की और हिंदुस्तानियों की रक्षा करने की, जस्टिस करने की. कहां गई वो कसम? और अगर नहीं निभा सकते वो कसम, तो भगवान के लिए ये वर्दियां उठा के घर में रख दो, फेंक दो और चूड़ियां पहन लो. सीरियसली चूड़ियां पहन लो. That's all I have to say. I am so pissed. The Bihar police is here to investigate the case, and the Mumbai police is treating them like shit. आप अपना काम तो नहीं कर सकते, कम से कम कोई और कर रहा, उसको तो करने दो. Anyway, so on public demand and on a lot of requests, I came here just to answer these questions since I was going to be busy tomorrow. I planned to come at 9, but I got delayed. I'm sorry about that. Thank you everyone for watching, and thank you so much. I just wish that, right, wait, I missed out something. 11th November to 19th November, remember these two dates, 11th November, 19th November, and 19th December to 21st of December. These dates are going to be very important. Something big is going to happen. I also feel that there are two chances. One, a politician is going to be exposed, and this I am talking purely on the basis of the planets being in the nakshatras, the Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter is going to be conjunct with Pluto from 11th to 19th, and it is in Uttar Ashadha Nakshatra. Shani is in Uttar Ashadha Nakshatra in Capricorn. So Jupiter is very powerful because of Pluto, and because it is in its own sign, Sagittarius. Saturn is very powerful because it is in Capricorn in Uttar Ashada. Uttar Ashada is the nakshatra for justice, and Sun is going to be in Moola Nakshatra in November. Moola Nakshatra means जड़ से उखाड़ के फेंकेगा इन सारे लोगों को, जड़ तक जाएगा जस्टिस करने के लिए. Sun is the politician. Jupiter and Saturn are judge. They are the ones who do karmic justice, especially Saturn and Jupiter. In a karmic manner, Jupiter does justice in a karmic manner. Saturn does justice in a different manner. He's the judge. So Sun is the politician. The politician is going to be exposed, due to which I feel there is a possibility he may have to go underground. So this is in November. After that, in December from 19 to 21st, there are certain placements. I think December 21st, Mars, which is going to come in Aries on 17th. Okay, Mars is coming in Aries on 17th. Sun is going to be in Leo, and Jupiter is already in Sagittarius. All these three planets are going to be very strong. Sun is aspecting Jupiter. Jupiter is aspecting Mars, and Mars is aspecting Cancer and Libra and Scorpio, which means there is some kind of a shift in justice that will start happening. Of course, it's already started, and Republic TV is doing very well. But other than that, there is something that is going to happen. I've not checked the nakshatras and everything, but these planets being in their own signs are going to be very strong. They are all three fire signs. Mars is a fiery planet. Sun is a fiery planet. Jupiter is planet which is about space. And Sun so Sun is not directly aspecting Jupiter, but fifth from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fifth from Sun is Jupiter. And so that is, I can't explain it. I'm not a teacher. So what is going to happen, I feel, is that something is going to be exposed. The Sun is going to expose something, due to which the justice will start actually happening. And since the ED has already landed in Mumbai, God help, I pray to all the angels. And last time when I did that reading about the angels, when I had this altar, I had hosted the angels. The angels are still there. That letter that I had written, wishes of justice for Sushant, along with names of all those people who had wanted justice. And I did not just write Sushant's name, I wrote Disha and Jia's name in that. All those people whose names, who had put up their names that, below the post, I've written all those names on that paper. There are 2 papers with lists of names. On the 3rd of August, I will burn that paper. Why? Because when it is full moon, and when you have written something, some wishes on a new moon, when I started hosting the angels, when you burn that paper on a full moon, your wishes manifest and the negativity is released. So I will burn that paper on full moon. I will definitely not be doing another live or anything, but I'm just informing you now. It just came to my mind, so I thought, let me inform you in case you are one of those who has given their names. And watch out for things from 17th March, 17th July, August onwards, and 11th November onwards, and 19th December onwards. Till then, you all take good care of yourself, and please always wish that, oh, Sushant has got justice. Uh, every morning, even if you say that once and you're happy about it and at peace about it, trust me, it's not far when the day comes that he will get, not only he will get justice, Disha's murder needs to be exposed. Jia's murder needs to be exposed. Sri Devi's murder needs to be exposed. And I hope that this link of Sushant's murder takes the trail of justice back to all these murders, and one by one, everything starts unraveling. That is my wish to God. I'm tired. Thank you so much. Goodbye.